you have £5 to build your deal man. Okay?
£5?
Yeah, £5. But wait. So, 1, handsome costs £2. Can cook is £1.
Yeah.
6 packs is £2.
Yeah.
No kids is £3. Confidence is £2. Intelligence is £2. Faithful is £3. Loyal is £2. Amazing sex is £3.
Is there any discount?
No, you have to get the discount.
Okay, I want to go for faithful and intelligent.
Okay. Faithful and intelligent. Are you sure?
Yeah. Beep.
A faithful and intelligent man, come through. So, what are we talking about today? Your favourite topic, isn't it?
Favorite topic.
It's your favourite topic.
No.
Ladies first.
Okay, I'm happy to start. Is money important to get into a relationship?
Ooh, that's a good question. Is money important to get into a relationship? Yes and no.
Yes and no?
Yes.
Yes, why? No, why?
Yes, because a lot of times when you want to do stuff, obviously to get into a relationship, you have to get to know somebody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and to get to know somebody, you have to do activities or do stuff, and a lot of times that involves money.
Sure.
So you must be able to know that you need some money to do some activities.
Mm-hmm.
But then I say no, that you don't have to rely on money to actually get that person.
Yeah, okay.
So for example, I don't have to knowing that, okay, I need to get to know you, I have to take you to an expensive restaurant where I have to spend £1,000 on a meal.
Some people do that.
Please. But if they have the money, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that £1,000, oh, I need to impress her with mine, I need to wear this designer, I need to give her this. Well, you don't even know this person. You don't even know if she even likes that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I think in that sense, you don't need to use the money to attract that person, because then once you do that, you have to make sure you keep that money up all the way throughout the relationship.
That's a good point.
Because you're attracting them with money. So you remember, the first day, let's say I take you to...
Attract them with money, the next day you're broke.
You broke. What's going on here? This is not who I know you. So you have to be very careful. So yes, it's important that you have money in a sense where you, like whatever you want to do, you know it's going to involve money. But at the same time, you shouldn't use money to attract a person.
Sure. I think money is important, but it's not the first thing someone will need to think of.
Okay, cool.
If you're not ready for a woman, don't stop it, don't go for it, you know what I mean?
Oh.
And it can be for the same thing, you know, it can be for the girls, you know, if you're not ready for a man, don't go for it, just wait for it.
So you need to be careful in saying, you need to be ready before. I think because if you think of that way, there's a lot of people that feel they're never going to be ready to get into a relationship because financially they're not in their place where they want to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So some people say, I need to have this kind of money, I have to make this kind of money before I get into a relationship. Sometimes you don't need to get that kind of money to get into a relationship.
I'm just saying the mindset. I'm not saying to have the money right there.
But not necessarily though, because you might have other characteristics. So someone might have, okay, I need to make this kind of money every month to get into a relationship. They get the money, but they're not ready to get into relationships.
Okay, right.
Does that make sense?
I'm listening, yeah.
So I think you have to kind of not just worry about that too much, because some people might have unrealistic goals. Not realistic goals, let me not say that, but might have maybe different targets. Someone might say, I only need £50 to get into a relationship. Or someone say, I might need £1 million to get into a relationship. You see how those are extreme?
Yeah.
Because you don't need to have £1 million. £50, is that enough? Or God knows.
Yeah.
But like for me, for example, is money-wise, I always want to make sure that I have enough money. Whatever I like to do, I want to do with my girlfriend and have enough money to cover that. Doesn't necessarily mean I pay for everything every single time, but I want to be able to say, this is what I like to do. I want to do with my girlfriend, so I'll make sure that the money financially makes sense. Covers for both of them.
Sense, yeah.
That's my point of view. But for me, then again, if you're both in a similar position, then you can kind of go halves and stuff. Ooh, I like this. What do you think makes a good relationship?
Okay, I think yeah. So what makes a good relationship?
What do you think?
What do I think?
It's a good relationship.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you a list of ingredients.
Jeez, okay. Good you.
Yeah. So I think for me, in any type of relationship, I know that we're talking about relationship, but there's relationship, friendship, relationship, motherhood, relationship, sisterhood, relationship, whatever relationship.
Intimate relationship between man and woman.
I think, for me, the most important thing is communication.
Okay.
Communication, and that could be, verbal communication, which is very important. How we say things, how we interpret things.
Okay.
And then questioning if you're not sure. And if there's no communication, there's lots of misunderstandings and lots of assumptions, and that's what breaks it. So I think that's one of the core elements that I like a relationship to have. Then understanding, accepting each other, respect, two people wanting to grow together.
Okay.
That's the first things I'm actually saying. But then I know that there's so much out there that we can say. What about you?
For me, I was going to say faith is quite important. We both have the same faith.
Oh, yes.
That's very important. Trust. Trust is really important for me. Like, the way I explain it is have no reason not to trust you. If I'm in a relationship with you, I should have no reason not to trust you. So I think that's quite big. Communication, again, very important. Because if you don't communicate, there's so many assumptions you can make. And then understanding each other, like you said. So understanding, like trying to understand each other.
Okay.
So I think not necessarily understand, because it will take a long time to understand the other person, but
that's
trying to understand somebody, why they think a certain way, what makes them tick a certain way, what makes them angry, what makes them happy, why they're happy, why they're angry.
That's part of growing, isn't it?
Yeah. Understand each other. But then also for me, relationship have the same goal in the relationship. So for example,
I was like individually, I was like,
No, why not?
Same.
In the sense where you're both trying to reach somewhere.
Okay.
So for example, a goal of the relationship would be we are in the relationship and the end goal is to get married.
Okay.
I think that's very important because sometimes people are in a relationship and one person might be in a relationship because I just fancy you. And someone else is thinking, I want to get married. Those two are not going to work because they both have the same goals.
Yeah.
So I think that is really important, have the same goal in the relationship. So at least you're able to work together and always keep that in mind. It's something that you said as well, growing together. I think that's quite good as well. It's quite important because you're able to be, growing together, you have to be vulnerable with each other.
Yeah.
And being able to be vulnerable and not just expose each other will help to grow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and be honest as well.
Why people want to be in a relationship?
I feel people want to be in a relationship because everyone puts it out there. Like it's everywhere. Like relationships are everywhere. Everywhere you look, it's all about relationships and and I guess no one wants to be lonely by themselves.
I think you are human beings, doesn't we're meant to be with someone, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be in a relationship with somebody.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Because I personally don't believe that not everybody should be in a relationship. Because not everyone's got to be in a relationship. Think about it. Like, let's look at the word.
As in it's not by force. Is that what you're saying?
Not everyone's going to be in a relationship. Because you think about it, look at the numbers.
Oh, it's not me.
Like I said, just pray to God and we'll let you know.
There was this book that was saying you cannot wear two pairs of shoes that are the same size. Sorry, the same size and the same shoe. So you can't put left. Because obviously you wouldn't be working straight. You'd be walking like a bit weirdly, isn't it? Okay. So you need to be able to be compatible. You to be able to, what I'm saying with this is like, let's say I'm left. I'm complete in my own left.
Yeah, okay.
And to be able to walk, together in a path with a purpose in mind, in a relationship, I have to have the right.
And the right is not the same as the left.
Exactly.
It's similar, but it's slightly different.
Exactly, you know what I mean? And we have to walk, and then walk, you know what I mean?
Wow. Wow. Okay, cool. No, I get what you mean, yeah. But then, is that not complete though? I'm going to be a bit annoying. Because you were just left, now you have your right, now you're complete and now you can walk.
You're complete in a different sense, in a different level.
Okay.
You have to be complete on your own sense of what it means to be complete for you. And then you're not find another complete person who's confident in his own being. And then together with our understanding, trust, faith, all these elements that we said, they tend to be the meaning of what a relationship is, then with all these elements together, see how beautiful and powerful it is to put all these elements in one path, and then we go. We're about to complete something, you know what I mean? That's the purpose we're going for. So complete by complete, you know, we are basically going to complete something else.
So you don't necessarily complete, but you're completing something.
Yeah.
Okay. In life, as you know, things change on a regular basis. But if you have planned or something in place that, I'm not just solely talking about career-wise, I could talk about spiritual life, I could talk about fitness life, mental goal, family life. It's like, have something that you're aspiring or you're working towards that will make you kind of complete. And the one thing as well is understanding that you're never going to be complete. So acknowledging the fact that I'm never going to be complete, and like you said, because you like to grow. So that's, for you, it's part of it, of who you are. But a lot of people thought, okay, this is me, this is who I am, I can never change. But actually, no, you can always change. There's always opportunity for you to change and improve yourself and get better.
My time to decide. Oh my gosh, we have lots in here.
I know, we've been talking for like ages, we need to be quick.
So why are men not under pressure to get married? That's proper for you.
What do you mean for me?
As in, you're a man. So you,
obviously.
You might have an opinion about that.
Do you know what?
Why are men not under pressure to get married?
I think men are under pressure to get married. Maybe not as much as some women are. But I believe is, well, for our culture, we're Nigerians, but a lot of times, shout out to Labour, Labour Queen. But I feel like, okay, cool. One, I feel women, in our culture, family and having kids is really important, right? So then, for a woman to have kids, it gets to a certain age where it gets more difficult compared to men. Yeah? I know it's a triggering topic, but in a sense where it gets, the younger you are, to a certain extent, it'll be easier for you to have kids and also look after the kids. So once you get to a certain age as a woman, it gets more difficult. And a lot of times in our culture, getting married, the main aim is get kids.
Yeah.
That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Because sometimes in certain family, like, man will get married, she can't have kids, he will have the second wife, third wife, just to make sure he has kids.
Oh my gosh, this is
It happens, doesn't mean it's right. But, so I think that's why there's that pressure. And then also, this is going to sound a bit crazy, is a bit out there. It's looks as well.
Looks.
Sounds mad. But this is not what I believe, by the way, this is a disclaimer. But people tend to believe that women, once they get older, they're not as good looking as when they were younger.
Oh my god.
So people tend to say that women age a bit quicker than men. This is not something I believe, but so the younger you are, the more prettier you look, the easier it is to find a husband. So that's why they put a lot of pressure on women to get married. That could be the reason why they put a lot of pressure on women to get married.
Women or men? Because this is the question is...
No,
men.
women get more pressure than men to get married. Because as a man, a lot of times is...
You just relax, just chill, waiting for the woman to come to you, isn't it?
It can be as ugly, no, but look at it. It can be as ugly as you want, but if you have money, you're beautiful.
If I have money?
No, if a guy has money...
Yeah.
Look at this way, okay? There's an ugly man with lots of money, and there's a poor man, but it's beautiful.
Okay.
Right?
But the woman will go.
In general, where will the woman go?
With the, to the ugly guy.
With lots of money. But now flip it. There's an ugly woman with lots of money, and there's a pretty woman with no money. What will most men do? What do you think he'll do?
That's so sad, Obinna!
I don't believe it's not me, but
that's so sad.
I don't believe in this.
Probably. But it just depends though.
Yeah.
Some men will go to the ugly girl and then steal her money and then go back to the poor woman and just give the money to her.
But because a lot of time, guys don't care how much money a girl has. A lot.
Yeah.
Some guys believe
But some guys are intimidated by that, isn't it?
I'm not sure, but I personally I don't understand it. How can you be intimidated by a woman because she has more money than you?
I don't know, because probably some men feel powerless. I don't know why. I've
experienced that.
I know, it's not that I experienced that, but I have quite a lifestyle, and doesn't mean that I'm rich.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Let's do that. Yeah, not yet. But you know, I've got quite a lifestyle, and I like to maintain the lifestyle. Sometimes I felt like I have to lower my standards to fit into what I thought probably it will make me more acceptable.
That's right. Okay.
No, this is what I sometimes felt.
Because you know the first person, I don't know if you of the girls in conversation have said that before, where
some other girls said that.
Yeah, some of the girls said like,
I'm glad I'm not the only person.
They were like, oh yeah, some men feel intimidated. So one of my friends, she was talking to this guy, and then she got to a car, and the guy was up to her, oh, I'm not gonna date you because you got a Mercedes, and I'm like, wait, hold up, you're fine with this girl. Now you find out she got this nice car.
Yeah.
You're not gonna talk to her anymore.
Why?
Because he doesn't have a car, and I'm like.
But why?
I think certain men have the way they approach girls or move to girl is as not objects, but I am the man, I'm the breadwinner, right? I'm the guy that makes the most money, right? So once they approach a woman which has more money than them, that doesn't work because you make more money, so I can't be the breadwinner anymore. Does that make sense? So they have that.
Let's talk about it though.
Yeah, but
let's find ways for you to make more money.
No, but the thing is, but the thing is, yeah, some guys are like, that's not the point. The guys are like using that to get girls. Like because they make money or they always have money, they splash money, they do this, they're gonna treat you, they're gonna take you, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. If the girl makes more money than them, then you can't be quote unquote a man.
Okay, so what's the advice, Obinna? You walk away, but you like this person, you walk away.
Just talk to them. It's because of money. If it's even better, she has more money, so she'll look after you.
Yeah, no, not fair, but
on seriousness, I think that shouldn't be an issue. But then my question is,
and vice versa.
Yeah, but then would you be with a guy that makes less money than you?
Yes, I guess. But again, it just depends what he does. But let's say I know I make less money. I know this is not the job that I want to be in, and I keep staying there, and I moan about it. No. Well,
what about something that he likes to do? He enjoys it. He's fulfilled. He pays his bills.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what he really wants.
It's not even about who has more money. It's about who manages the money carefully and the most, you know.
I guess so, but it's nice to have someone that says that, but. Unfortunately, a lot of girls out there are like, oh, a guy must make more money than me, he must look after me, blah, blah, blah. So if you hear that narrative, as a guy, you're like, okay, the girl's making more money than me, what's the point? Because I'm not going to be able to look after her because she makes more money.
No, that's the mentality. Obviously, I would love to have someone who makes more money than me. I don't even know if it's a would love thing, but it would be nice, you know? Should we just move on?
Yes, go to the next question. What does it mean for you to be single?
For me to be single, it means that I am available. Can you be this?
Oh,
that's fair, isn't it?
I'm gonna lose it. You know what? You're telling the truth.
Some people would say waiting for the good person to arrive. Hi, you know. But I think to be single is a constant examination of whatever you want in your life. To be active and wanting to have someone in a relationship. Where are you looking?
I think also being single is an opportunity for you to really get to know yourself.
Oh yes, definitely.
Because obviously single there's other things to not worry about.
And do not rush.
You know, you can do. So for example, you can get to do stuff that you want to do by yourself. And,
treating yourself, you know.
Yeah, don't worry, you don't have to be single to treat yourself.
I know, that's good, but that's more time, you know.
Yeah, you know, you can do whatever you want to do, and a lot of times being single, you know, you do by yourself, save money.
Some people use that singularity to even be more popularity. Do you get that?
I don't get that.
Some people use the fact they are single just to
be more promiscuous.
Yeah.
That's what. But that's defeats the point, though. What's the point?
I don't know. They're just trying different options.
Well, I guess you can say they get
different menu.
They want to try Chinese food, Indian food, Italian food.
They all have all the benefits.
I guess so, but then I think you just have to be careful, make sure you don't compromise yourself.
Yeah.
And your morals. You can try as much food as you want, but if you know you're allergic to certain style of food, don't eat it.
High five! Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. You also have £5.
Okay.
And your package is pretty, £2.
Okay, cool.
Can cook, £1.
Okay.
Great body,
Okay.
great body, £3.
Okay.
No kids, £3. Loyal, £2.
What are you saying?
Sense of style, £1. Smart, £2. Grey sex, £3. Class, £2. Bomb head, what's that? £2. Anyway.
Don't worry about that one. Man is loyal, can cook, and smart.
Okay. £5. Are you happy with that?
No, but I'll take it.
Oh my God.
No, but I'll take
Final
it.
decision. Final
I'll take
decision.
it. I'll take it.
Okay, that's the final decision. It's smart, loyal, and can cook.